Can we talk now, Mikey?
Yeah.
Oh God! I thought you froze.
Yes. Welcome to back to the Spitfire build. Spitfire.
Spitfire.
Yeah. Gary, you look a little bit jaundiced today. Are you feeling okay?
Why am I looking jaundiced?
Because your skin looks very yellow on the camera.
That's brown. That's my. I've been out in the sun.
You have sun in Telford?
It's rust.
That's right.
That makes more sense.
It's the other camera, isn't it? I've swapped over to the old camera that I've learnt to focus.
Yeah.
Because it's a manual focus, which we didn't know. So I'm going to have that camera for this shot, and then I can change camera to the worktop.
Yeah. So all this time when we've been saying to Gary, do your technical bit, and he's gone like that with the camera. And yes, the other day he realised that he actually has two cameras and he can just switch between them.
Oh, I knew I had two cameras. I knew I had two cameras. I just thought this one that's on now was rubbish. But it appears it's slightly better.
Yeah.
It's got no zoom on it, so there you go.
Right, there you
But
go.
anyway, enough of that trivia.
Whereas our world-renowned Australian correspondent, we can see his second camera there.
Yes, it's there. There it is.
When he doesn't talk about.
Highly technically held on with a G clamp.
Ooh.
At least it's not held on with a G string.
No.
There you go.
There you go.
Yes. So, what have you been up to this week?
Me, I've been printing lots of stuff off, and I have started painting
one camera. There we go.
A little orc. Oh, he's a bit loose on there. As an orc there that I'm started to paint that I printed off.
Ooh, it looks a bit cool.
Then I printed off something for Mikey. This is Mikey's character, but the print didn't go very well. I've got to reprint it. Well, the print was all right. It's not going to focus because it's manual.
I like the scale of it as well.
But when I put it in the wash and cure station, I think there's too much dirty resin in the wash and cure station, so I've got white bits all over it. And then I noticed that the tip of the sword there had broken off, so I'm going to reprint that, and I'm going to use this as a paint mule.
Cool.
And the other thing I've done is I've painted the Merlin engine.
It looks very nice.
I've painted the Merlin engine.
Yes, we haven't.
So there you go.
What about you, John?
I haven't painted a Merlin engine.
Well, is it finished yet?
No, it's not finished yet. It's remarkably untouched from last time we played. I've been putting together one of these, Edward 48 scale camel. This is the dual boxing. So I built one before. It's not here. It's at a second.
One hump or two?
One hump.
Is that a Bactrian or a dromedary? Which one's which?
Yes.
No, it's not much to show at the moment, but engine there. All the interior is done, but
what paint's that, John, on the engine?
That's aluminium. SMS.
Why? That's very nice. It's nice.
So it'll need to be dirtied up and everything else because it's not finished. So this will be J. Bigglesworth's imaginary camel from the books, which is those. Yeah, that one there is his scheme from the novels apparently because they were printed in yellow and blue. And the other scheme I'm doing is Captain James Bigglesworth, number 266 for an RAF summer 1918. There you go.
Excellent.
So that's coming along. Loving that because it's a Edward camel. Love both of them. What else have I been up to? I've been up to Fighter World the last 2 days. I've been there at school holidays here, and just sort of turned up there for 2 days because I had school groups coming through and showing people around and stuff like that. And it's been a lot of fun.
Excellent.
And that's me.
What about you, Mikey?
Me, I've not been up to anything, mate, because I've been in the thing. This is really the first day where I felt able to actually do anything at the desk. Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. So what happened the other day? Something happened the other day. I can't remember what it was. But something happened the other day. But yesterday. I was woken up by my calf muscle going into full on cramp mode to the point where I had my hand on my calf and I could actually feel the muscle fibers getting tighter and tighter as it went across.
Right.
And I couldn't do anything to stop it.
Nice.
Yeah, that was painful. And then after that, I felt crap all day until I came on and spoke to you guys.
And then we made it feel so much better.
I got Kaylee's in.
Kaylee's in. Yeah. So, back on the Spitfire then, John, after your little trip away.
Yeah. Let's go through the chat. You two can do your techie bits if you want.
Oh.
God.
Guy's glasses on.
Yeah. Tiff says, "Morning, boys. Be with you as soon as I can today. Not a problem." That's me. Jim says, "Guten Tag. Guten Morgen."
Morning, Jim.
Jim.
He says, "Achtung, Spitfire." James is in. He says, "Howdy, all."
Morning, James.
Hello.
Wow, I can see the hair on your left knuckle there, Gary.
Where I dragged me knuckles.
Jim says, "Good morning to our three gracious hosts." Good morning, Jim.
Good morning, Jim. Good morning, sir.
He also says, "Good morning to all in Chatland."
Chatland.
Which is 3 people, I think.
Yeah.
Jim says, "Biggles dictates a letter."
Yeah.
Excellent.
Can't say I'm a fan of the books, but I am, a fan of the aircraft.
Ooh, let's straighten that up. No, that way. But you can tell I didn't think about
I hate sanding thin parts.
Where are we? So, as I mentioned, I was at Fighter World earlier today. So this is we have a Merlin there. So this is just I just took.
Have you got a reference shot?
Well, a bit of a video, really. So everything is black, as you see it, apart from the ignition leads are silver.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a bit of a cutaway. So it's PVC piping for the exhaust there, but yeah, everything else is in place. It was
It's just all black, really, isn't it?
just all black. Yeah.
Oh, at least mine. That's the only colour on my Spitfire that'll be right then, and you won't see it.
You won't see it.
No, you'll have done it the wrong type of black.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Somebody will pick you up for it being the wrong type of black.
Yeah.
Because it matters, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But will I lose sleep over it?
Yes.
I don't think so.
So we're doing frame. So we need that. And we need B.
Ooh,
Oil tank.
this is a bit of a dodgy fit.
Don't might as well take that and get rid of the bag.
I think it's like that.
Because that's going to do my head in with a lot rustling.
This is a dodgy fit.
Oh, that's right. Everything on this was a dodgy fit. Well, no, it goes together if you don't have the location tabs. But we'll see how this week goes. I think I'm going to glue this together, all the plastic, and then paint it because
I think two gentlemen of your caliber shall have no problem fitting it together.
well, no, fine. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, oh, that's right. It wasn't. Yeah, it was a bit of a challenge to get the engine together, and I expect the rest of the aircraft might be the same. We'll see.
Well,
B-23.
at the risk of sounding like a stuck record, it wouldn't be modelling if it went together.
Oh, exactly.
I expect perfect Spitfires from you both. Just don't expect one from me.
I expect you're delusional.
Someone's going to be disappointed.
Hmm.
I expect it to be airworthy. Skelly's in. He said, "Good morning from Cambridgeshire, where the sun is shining and creases are sweating." Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Dave.
Yeah. Jim says, "Good morning, Dave." It's not the creases you got to worry about; it's the crack.
Moving on swiftly.
Yes.
11 minutes in, and
Jim says, "John, saw your show and tell video of the ICM Edward DO17 Cam Stift. Very good model.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a beautiful model.
I was the first to like it.
Were you?
Yes,
You poor
and the
thing.
second.
Yeah.
I have to
No, it's
account.
a really, yeah, it's a really enjoyable. As you're probably getting from the review of it, I was like, oh, I love this plane. I love this plane. So yeah, for me, it was a beautiful build of a much a much favoured aircraft of mine, and it was just a great kit. ICM.
we are sort of becoming ICM fanboys, aren't we?
Well, we'll see after this plane.
Yeah, but this isn't new ICM, is it? This is older ICM. So
Yeah.
This
This
is
is old school ICM.
10 years old or so. Oh, oh, you know what? I
And Jim
still haven't
says,
watched the
"Living the
quiz from the
dream."
other day.
Yeah.
this frame is bloody fiddly.
Is it?
Step 17, getting the three frames
Yes.
together. Right. Thanks for the heads up.
Ooh. By the way, listeners, watchers, whatever you want to call yourself, viewers, they will. Me and Steph aren't doing a live show tomorrow because he's away, and next week will be the last one of that series, the Albatross series.
Albatross.
Yes, I won't be sorry to.
We Have Ways Fest, isn't he?
Yes,
Yes, they've gone to We Have Ways Fest. Him, Malcolm Childs,
I'm going to spend time with Al Murray.
John Mayfield.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me though if James May goes to that.
He does.
Yeah,
he's speaking there.
Is he?
Yeah.
The jammy sods.
Yeah, so they're gonna meet up with Al Murray, James Holland, and James May.
Nice.
Awesome.
And Al Murray's doing a pub landlord as well while he's there.
Oh, nice. I'd love to have gone to that.
Yeah. I've seen one of those on YouTube. It's hilarious.
Oh, he's very good. Very clever.
Yeah. A good one of his is name any country and we've defeated them.
Yeah. Name it. Yeah, when you ask the audience.
Literally, the audience are just naming random countries and he's just straight off the top of his head, just coming out with the year that the British beat them in a battle.
I've got a feeling this framework would be better done if you used the firewall in step 18 first and then glued. I've gone 17, 18, and I'm just looking at 18, and it says glue the frame that you've made up in 17 into the firewall. And I'm thinking if I'd have glued it into the firewall first, it probably would have given it more support.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's exactly what I was going to do.
Jim says, traveling to Madison, Wisconsin this Saturday to attend the IPMS Nationals. The big show for the
Oh.
US. Looking forward to meeting YouTube modelers and pursuing their vendor booths.
Yes, the boys from On the Bench have gone there this year, haven't they?
Yes.
From your neck of the woods, John?
Oh, yeah.
One of the guys has, yeah.
Or is it just is it Dave
Dave
that's gone?
Goldfinch. That's right.
Is it just Dave that's gone?
Yeah. Been watching his pictures of him crawling around with all the other reprobates, and being very jealous of
Steve
course.
T says, hello, guys.
Hi, Steve.
Hello, Steve. And Jim says, hello, Steve. And Steve says, just got an email from King Kit. They offered me £85 or £120 store credit for my 8 aircraft kits. Go and take the credit and use it to buy armor kits. Good man.
Good man. Yeah.
There you go. See?
King Kit, a family-run business based in Telford.
Is it?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
never knew that.
I've been there many times. They're mail order, but if you live in Telford or if you live close by, you can go and pick up and save on the postage. And it's literally a warehouse full of kits.
Excellent.
And that is interesting.
Huh.
Yeah. This is. I definitely think the way I said to do it is the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because.
Oh, hang on. How did that pop up?
Matron.
Good for you, mate. Do we have a mod, is it?
Is she back?
I don't know, but that comment just popped up without me pressing on it. Spooky. We've got 6 people in now. So welcome.
Hello, good evening, and welcome.
Yes, this is not the 9 o'clock news.
I'm going to disassemble this thing because I'm making a hash of this.
Okay.
See, mistakes do happen. Nothing to be ashamed of, Gary. We're all friends here.
Lovely boy, lovely boy. So that goes in there like that.
That goes in there like that, just like that.
Right.
Oh, okay. Too much. Never mind.
There we go.
This is not a kit for people with fat fingers.
Well, now you tell me.
That's the wrong side.
Yes, I'm doing it. Let me just manual focus because I'm out
Yeah.
through. Shabba-dabba.
Tiffany says, physio over, headache home now, shan't be long. Excellent.
You've been manipulated.
Who has?
Tippers. Modders. Right. And the holes in the bottom part of that firewall need a little bit of help with a little bit of drilling out.
Yeah. For me, it was just one side, which is the one labelled closer to B23 in step 18, and I used a 0.8 mil drill.
And funny enough, I have a 0.8 mil drill in my hand.
What a coincidence.
What a coinky danky.
What a fortuitous circumstance.
What a long word.
Yes.
Yes, they do happen sometimes, John.
I've run out of coffee.
Oh no.
That's a swear word. In fact, it's a swear phrase. You can't be saying stuff like that.
In fact, after the last time Marion made me coffee after coming back from her walk,
Mm.
I'd already got one, so I ended up with 2. She vowed never to make me one again.
Oh.
But woe betide me if I forget to make her a cup of tea in the morning.
Joys of married life.
In fact, I'm in the doghouse anyway today because she got up early this morning and made the tea. I was still entangled under the duvet.
Yeah, I should be in the doghouse. I had a late night last night setting up modelling and stuff, and then well, we had a freezer being delivered this morning, and I didn't wake up for the ping. I
I've done my
heard it, but
frame.
I didn't wake up.
Do you want, mate?
I've done
You've
my
done
frame.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't. I'm still struggling. I've had to go to a
Skills and
0.9.
drills, baby.
And then this afternoon, when Bron checked where I was on the Find My Friends app on the Apple iPhone thing.
He was in the pub.
Oh no, it was worse. I was at the model shop.
Ah, busted! Don't you know to turn your GPS off when you go there?
What's scarier though? Knowing that you're going to be in trouble when you get home, or getting home knowing you should be in trouble, but they're very quiet about it.
Just do what I do. Go on AliExpress. You get into trouble for that anyway. So.
I ordered a very nice watch from AliExpress the other day. Should be here next week.
Yeah, no, I didn't get in trouble because Bron got a new freezer.
Ah.
So it's bronze freezer.
Yeah.
Well, I'll share it. Yeah.
Tish says,
But
"Oh
yes.
bugger! I left my cuppa at on the bench at home. It'll be cold now." Why am I going backwards through the chat? That's stupid. Jim says, "Coffee is an absolute
walking backwards to Christmas."
Jim says, "Coffee is an absolute must."
Yeah, I agree.
Steve says, "Coffee, yuck, tea for me."
Oh, I can't drink tea.
I have tea when I don't want flavor.
I used to
When I
drink.
want to change.
I used to drink tea all the time until I went into these blood pressure tablets, and now I can't stand it. And I'm sure the two aren't linked, but
well, tea's
all
got more
happens
caffeine than coffee has, doesn't it?
Yeah, well,
Per gram.
depends.
Well, yeah, if it's decaf tea, then obviously not. But
what is the point?
Jim says, "Any idea of what armor kits you want to buy, Steve?" That's a good question. What armor kits would you two want to buy?
Well, I was having a look at a Panzer Spar wagon earlier today, but I did not purchase it.
I have the urge to build. What's going on here? Hold on. I'd like to build a Stug.
A Stug.
I'd like to build a Panther. I would like to build a Mark 1 or a Mark 4 World War I tank.
Yes, I've got both of them.
I also have a hankering to build the. Is it the Lanchester?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Armored car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to build one of them as well.
That looks lovely.
I'd like to do, if I could afford it, the Copper States Model 1. But that's very expensive.
Yes. And this is a problem with World War I models. Unless it's ICM or something, it's going to be expensive.
But
I think
for someone who's always been an aircraft modeler, I'm now building more. I'm building more armor. I'm well into my figures at the moment.
Oh, YouTube says otherwise.
But I think I find armor easier to paint.
Well, yeah, you just stick a
Yeah,
load of
because
paint on
you
it.
virtually with armor, you just throw it all together and then paint it with
Yeah,
this.
with armor, I think a lot of the fun is in the building.
Yeah, yeah, I do like building over painting. I will be honest.
There is one exception to that sort of generalization, and that's the MHAR kits.
Oh, what? I haven't heard of her. What's that?
MHAR's
EMHAR.
yeah.
Yeah, figured that much out, Gary. Thank you very much.
They do a lot of kits like World War One kits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they're very, very basic. Literally,
Okay.
if you're making a Mark IV tank, it's just a piece of plastic for the top of the hull, a piece of plastic
Right.
at the bottom, and then
Yeah.
two pieces of plastic for the sponsons.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was. Sorry,
they
go
are
on.
very, very good for painting and doing dioramas and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at some 3D printable 1/35 Stugs and that, and basically it's the hull, and the tracks, and that's it. And I'm thinking,
Oh, bugger. Let's put that back on.
So what colour?
Green.
What?
You're about to say other frames in the firewall?
Yeah.
A British.
Bear in mind, you're never going to see it once you've built it.
No. I'll get the actual answer for you. But yeah, the British interior green.
Tea has a decent portion of caffeine. Sometimes I have a cup now and then. Irish black tea, is that one with whiskey in it? Steve says Yorkshire Tea's biscuit brew tea bags are heavenly. I don't like Yorkshire tea. Tastes a little bit like dishwater to me.
In what way?
I don't know, I just don't like it.
Well, wouldn't it be the water? Maybe it's the Welsh water that tastes like dishwater.
No, the Welsh water comes straight off the hills, mate. It's beautiful.
Right.
Liverpool water comes straight off Welsh hills as well. Because they flooded an entire valley and buried an entire village underwater to make the reservoirs for them.
Didn't even tell the residents they were going to do it.
Well, I didn't notice a change in weather, so let's be honest. All right, so interior green is British Standard 283, so it's a green grey.
Yeah, I got some of that somewhere.
Yeah, BS 283 closest match, I reckon. Well, one's very close. Is Vallejo Model Air 71.126, which is IAF green.
I have got
the flavour that they actually market as interior green it's a wrong colour.
I have got some RAF cockpit grey green.
Yeah, good.
Yes,
that'll do.
2 seconds.
Do it.
Tim says whether it's tea or coffee, biscuits, pastries, or Tim Tams, always make it better.
Oh, Tim Tams always make it better.
I've never had Tim Tams. But I tell you what I am liking at the minute. So you know,
the idea of Tim Tams.
John Mayfield put a photograph up of all the different hobnobs he was taking to We Have Ways Fest. Otis, you see, they're a poor man's.
But they're the Nairn's gluten-free ones.
All right.
Dark chocolate. So they've got 30% less sugar as well. But yeah, they're very nice. I just realised I'm upside down. There you go. Yep. Jim says, question for our host and for chat. What beer would you put in the barrels of your Spitfire?
Ooh,
Waggle
Doombar.
Dance.
Doombar.
Doombar, there you go.
I'd put Waggle Dance in.
Well, is that a euphemism for semen?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't know. Just asking for a friend.
Is that friend by any chance an OnlyFans star?
Yeah.
You know, one of those 1% OnlyFans stars?
Yeah. Doombar
No.
is
Yeah.
an exceptional beer.
Yes.
Waggle
But,
Dance is beer made with honey.
Looks like mead then.
Yeah, and it's very nice.
Right.
It's a cask ale. It is.
I've got I've got to go in my perfect draft machine this weekend. I've got a keg of Theakston's Old Peculiar,
Well, that's about right for you.
and then when that's gone, I've got some Orchard Pig cider.
Orchard
You should
Pig cider.
Get a cask of Waggle Dance. You'll like it.
Perfect draft don't do Waggle Dance.
Yeah, they should. Kerry said, "I'm late. Sorry."
Yes, you are late, and there will be questions later. But in the meantime, could you just mention to your mother that I've run out of coffee, and I'm live on air, and my public. I can't leave my public.
I'm ready for my
All
close-up,
7 of
Mr.
them.
DeMille.
Don't forget, guys, to make sure you like the videos as well, please.
Talking of videos, I am in the next few days going to put up a new video on Friends and Models for Heroes. I haven't done one for a
For some
while.
reason, I thought you were going to say you're going to put a new video on OnlyFans.
I don't even really know what OnlyFans is.
Oh, good answer.
Yeah.
No, nor do I. So,
It'll be about my initial experiences with 3D printing.
Excellent.
Oh,
The
That'd be
good, the bad, and the comical.
Is Gordon Bennett going to make an appearance on that then?
Gordon Bennett will make an appearance because that is a lesson. There's a lesson to be learned there.
For those that don't know, Gordon Bennett is my Dungeons and Dragons character, and Gary has very kindly printed him off for me.
But it didn't go very well.
Yes.
Well, the printing went very well. The washing didn't. For some reason, I need to clean out my wash and cure station because I don't know whether you can see this at all. There's the
Hang on.
there's Mikey.
Looks even
But you'll
worse.
notice there's lots of white flakes all over him.
Yeah,
Well,
it's such a detail of it as well, isn't it?
I think that's some resin that's in my wash and cure station that I need to empty out. But it did, the detail on his shield has come out lovely.
Is it?
And I did notice, as I said to Mikey before we went live, the tip of the sword is broken. So I'm going to use him as a paint mule for me. And then I'll print Mikey another one off.
Yay, thank you.
Okay.
Jim, yeah. Kerry says, or I'm not late and I'm early for next week. Jim says, good morning, Tiff and Kerry. Just a little tip, Kerry, don't come on a live with your dad and say, sorry, Dad, I'm late. You might have a heart attack. Yeah, we can't have another stroke live on air.
oh,
Black Hat Scale Models is in. He said, good evening, all. Is this the hangout for those of us not on the US Nationals? Yes.
yes.
Encourage more people to come.
Yes, this is the alternative to the US Nationals.
Yes. Do encourage people to please do. Like I said, as well as liking the video, please do feel free to share them or anything like that, because it all helps. And we're building up a nice little community, and it's friendly. And people need that. Not a lot. Sometimes people don't realize that this sort of stuff's out there. Tiff says, morning, Jim. Jim says, Black Hat Scale Models, I will be there Saturday. I'm supposed to be photographing a bike event, motorbike event in town on Saturday. I'm actually having a Saturday off, Gary, for once.
Are you?
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be anyway. Whether I can actually do it or not, I don't know. Depends on my back and my legs.
Well, if you don't, you know where I'll be.
Yeah. Black Hat says, Jim, I'm very jealous, mate. Jim says, perhaps the white flakes of dandruff on his shield. There's some bloody big bits of dandruff for an orc.
Yeah, I think the lesson that I've learned from that is I need to clean me wash and cure station out, which is, when you think about it, it's common sense. So
yeah. Jim says, Black Hat, I live about 3 hours from Madison, Wisconsin. Cool. And Modmin's back in the background. Yay.
good morning, modders.
Yes.
Back from her physiotherapy.
So Madison
Kerry,
is where.
not so much the funny comments while we were driving.
Oh no, don't go there.
Late.
Don't. It wasn't us. It was Jake. Honestly, there was. We were coming back. You know, Kerry Ann took me to the Models for Heroes face-to-face session that I run, because the DVLA have got my license because of my strokes. So Jake came along with us for the ride, and when they picked us up, we were driving home, and very close to our house there was somebody who was obviously waiting for a lift, and they were sat on the curb. And as we drove past, Jake sat in the back and he goes, "Are you homeless? Would you like a penny for me to move on?" At which point, Kerry Ann's crying with laughter and almost crashed the car.
For those that don't know, Jake is only 14. So
However,
don't judge it too harshly.
He has a sense of humour. Well, I don't know what he has a sense of humour of.
Tiffany says, can people see this comment?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Yes, I can read it as well.
We can see you.
Please excuse my compressor.
What compressor?
Oh, can't you hear it?
No.
No.
Oh, that's good.
Please excuse my compressor. What compressor? What are you on about?
I wouldn't want our wonderful audience to have to put up with the noise of...
It's all right. If you did, I'd just mute you.
So, Jim, is are the US Nationals in Madison, Wisconsin this year? Are they? Answer in the comments.
They must be. Since that's where he's going for the national.
Just be randomly.
No, they're in Las Vegas, but Jim's been given a bum steer.
Lost wages. I think. Yeah, no, I'd go there because I've had a look around America, but I haven't been to basically the South, if that makes sense. Well, they're still reliving the Civil War, really, which is a little bit weird.
Yeah. People do what people do.
Pardon?
Cheap move using your grandson.
What do you mean?
Then telling him to ring Nanny to get coffee.
I told Kerry Ann.
Well, she made Jake do it.
Oh, right.
Hi, Marion.
So that was the current Mrs. Morris in the background there. Apparently, Kerry Ann got Jake to ring his nan and say, "Can you make Pops a cup of coffee?" And I've got blamed for it. So everyone's a winner except me, as usual.
I'm impressed that they're that dedicated that they're watching us whilst they're in the car.
They're not in the car. They're not in the car now. They're at home.
Jim says, do you think Spain's victory over England in football makes up for the defeat of the Armada in 1588?
No,
Maybe still thinking the Gibraltar. No, the Armada.
I think the victory, Spain's defeat in 1588 was a surprise to them. I think their victory over England in 2024 was not a surprise.
I don't follow football.
Neither do I.
Yes.
Was there a game on?
Apparently, it was
Yes.
22 prima donnas kicking a leather ball up and down a pitch.
Oh.
Tiff says, good, because I tried to send a message 6 times and it wouldn't go through. Ooh.
Now we can't see that message now, modders. This is where modders bins me. Has Mikey frozen? Yep, Mikey's frozen. So Black Hat Scale Model says yes, they are. I think that is.
Yes, answering to my question about where are
Jim
the
says
nation
at John
boxes.
Marley. Yes, they are, John.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
I shall stand in for Mikey while he's frozen. Oh, Sonic says hiya. He's sat next to me. All right, Sonic.
Hey, Sonic.
The proximity of the event to my home is why I'm going, says Jim. Yes, that's why I go to Scale Model World every year, because of the proximity to my home.
I came back ages ago.
Total travel time for me is 2 minutes.
For me, it's an hour and a half.
And for John, it's about 3 days.
Yeah, because yeah, I've been to Telford. Yeah,
Have you, John?
I have. You know, it was very, very cool. So talking to the other scale model twin the other day, the better looking one, we've been joking since we got back to Oz that we have to go back because I bought a boarding ladder, 3D printed boarding ladder for a MiG-21, and I bought the wrong size. I picked up the 72nd scale one instead of the 48 scale one. So I showed him the picture and said, I have to go back. And yes, so what he was saying the other day was, I've been thinking about it. Yes, we are going back. He said it won't be this year, it won't be 2025, but it'll be sometime after that we're definitely making a return to Telford.
Oh, that'll be a Telford.
Yeah, and there'll be a. I've heard there's a bar there, but
Yes, you walked past it several times.
Yeah. So I need to look for that.
We could have
And
the 3
by
veterans
then-
together at last.
By then, of course, Mrs. Mikey will be a fully fledged master scale modeler as well.
Yeah.
So,
Although I don't think she'll forgive you for calling her Mrs. Mikey.
sorry, the adorable Kaylee.
Yes. Oh, she came up with another picture yesterday. I'll show you later.
Oh, I like the one she sent.
Yeah. So one of the things that my wife does is, because she struggles with the memory, so she can't remember Gary's name. She doesn't. She knows who he is to see him, but she doesn't remember his name. She just remembers him as the Minion Man. So
If anybody wants to know why she calls me the Minion Man, I will show you. That is why I'm called the Minion Man. Banana, banana, banana. So there you go.
Oh, that shouldn't be that funny, but it is.
Yeah. So when she's looking on Pinterest and things, whenever she sees something that's Minion related and is funny, she sends it to me so that I can show Gary. And the one she came up with last night was actually really funny because it had loads of like little short wispy hairs and everything, and really grumpy old man face.
It was a Garyism.
Yes.
It was a Garyism.
Okay.
Jim says, "Hello, Sonic. How are you, mate?" Gary Evans is in. He says, "Morning, all. Just sorry, I'm late."
Good morning, Saint Gary.
Hello, Gary.
As it's you, Gary, I think we can let you off, mate. You being a YouTube celebrity and all. Remember, it's fashionably late. Tiff says it's about 4 hours for us. Bed and breakfast is booked, just waiting for the tickets for the event to be released. Excellent. Of course, if you join IPMS, you don't have to pay to go in. Do you have to pre-book the tickets, or do you just turn up on the day if you're IPMS, Gary?
You had to pre-book the tickets.
Right out.
Yes, we had to purchase them before we turned up.
Yeah.
Hate to get to the door and be
Oh, mind
turned
you,
away.
you're an IPMS member, aren't you?
Yeah.
No, I am not.
No,
I am.
Mikey.
Yeah.
Ah,
You can just all you need to do is turn up with your IPMS membership card.
But yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
If you're IPMS, can you just turn up?
Yeah, they'll give you a
Pass.
wristband.
Cool.
so are both you guys having the engine closed up, like all the cowls in place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason being is 12 episodes worked out quite a nice length for the series last time. And I think if I start doing anything complicated, then it's going to take longer than that. Yeah, I don't know. You do you, John.
No, I'm gonna. I was
The amount of
originally going to
Spitfires
keep
you've
mine
made,
cowled up.
then you probably need to do something different.
Oh, I need more practice.
But I think a 124th Merlin would look really cool on a stand.
Oh, stop it!
I'll tell you something.
Well,
The Merlin I printed off,
yeah.
Oh,
that originally starts off as a 124th Merlin.
Did it?
I scaled it down badly.
Gary,
What?
can we all have 124th Merlins?
Oh,
If we pay you.
I did see them. In fact, I saw one today at my local store, but I did not purchase it. But yeah, I do like the look of the grey nurse at Airfix have just announced the RWF one.
the new one.
See,
Yeah,
I would
Marco.
probably enjoy making a 124 Spitfire because we'll design it. But I have not got the space to put it anywhere when it's built.
Airfix have got to get their finger out and hurry up and release a 148th Wessex.
I've got one for you. Oh, it's a Revel one, right?
Yeah, I want an Airfix one.
Kerry says, it's okay, Gary. I was late too. Yes, and she nearly gave her dad a heart attack saying that.
No, you gave
Gary-
me another one then. I thought she was calling me Gary. She better get a slap round the head.
It's dad to you.
No, it's not. It's oi.
Oi.
Old timer.
Dory is what they normally call me.
Gary Stuff says, Tiffany, morning tea. Kerry says, hi, Benji.
Yes, Benji was barking at the world again this morning.
Gary says, blessings upon you, my children.
I have been blessed by Gary Evans. My life is complete. Take me
Sonic
now.
says, hey, guys, just fired up my laptop. I'm good, thanks, Jim. And how is
Aye.
everyone? And Jim says, tuning into the British Open this weekend.
Yes, the British Open.
Oh, is that one of those racquetball things?
Golf. Yes. I
it's
used
a
to
stick and
golf.
ball thing.
I used to golf. But,
Yeah, I played it for a bit.
not
I went to
anymore.
driving ranges and stuff, but couldn't do it now. I'd end up on the floor.
No, me.
Jim says the tournament is being held at Royal Troon in Scotland,
Yeah.
the cradle of the
Ooh.
game of golf, I think.
Yeah,
I have no idea.
yeah.
As you can tell, I am not a sportsman. Although I do like watching rugby matches now and again. Especially if it's Wales playing.
Wales, mighty Wales. Yes. Mighty Wales. Just for fun.
Tell you what, when you look at the lineup, right?
Hmm.
When you look at the lineup on the pitch. They just all look like normal blokes until they stand next to the referee. And then they look like giants.
Well, I went to watch Jake's dad playing rugby.
Mm.
And Adam won't mind me saying, but he is a unit.
Yeah.
And this guy, basically Adam tackled him, but it sort of was he ran into Adam.
Yeah.
Now I'm stood on the touchline, and I could feel the impact. This guy bounced off Adam and hit the deck unconscious.
Oh. All right. Now I'm going to move.
I went to school with a lad that was played for the Wales under-18s. And then he decided he didn't want to do that once he finished school, so he went and became a chef.
Interesting.
And he is a large, but he's not fat. He's just like 6'4", 6'5".
Taking on
My
a
brother-in-law
strange journey.
used to play for one of the local rugby teams as well.
Oh, hello. Where are we going, John?
We're going to the spray booth over here.
We're going to his tanning salon. Gary Evans says, just ordered the Armour Hobby 148 Aero Cobra.
Ooh.
I'm amazed your wife allows you to buy kits with the amount you've got in your stash.
Yeah, can you have a word with the current Mrs. Norris?
Yeah. Saying that,
Oh.
Gary, my stash is bigger than yours as well.
Ooh.
All right, now that's probably a bad image. Is my spray booth too noisy?
What spray booth?
Okay, very good.
What do you say? I can't hear you over the spray booth.
It's funny every time he says it.
Sonic says, I love Robin Williams' stand-up about how he...
Oh, yeah, that's
invented
funny.
golf.
Full of expletives, but funny.
Yeah, it was a shame. I didn't realise till the other day as well, it's 10 years since he died.
Wow, it's gone quick, hasn't it?
Yeah. Jim
Very,
says...
very funny person that day.
Yeah. Apparently, one of the memes that goes around, I don't know whether it's true or not, but they had to have an interpreter on the set of Mork and Mindy because he would try and sneak in swear words in different languages to try and catch the writers out.
Have you ever seen the clip of him doing some cooking with what's the big American chat show woman that went to prison for something? Oh, but he's literally having to. She's telling him
or something.
Martha Stewart. That was it. And he's preparing this meat, and she told him to rub the meat. And you can imagine what he did on that. The field day he had with that.
Yeah. I can imagine what we would do if she said that.
Oh, no, there's no imagination required.
I don't know what he did. It was just a a piece of meat. What could you do? I don't understand.
What the deuce?
Right, so I've done that, and that goes on there, but
right. So if you look at section 22,
bloody hell, what are you doing on the way up? Yeah, oh my god, yeah.
Consult the Book of Armaments.
yes,
22.
part
Yes.
39.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hooks around the back of the firewall, right? If you look at the next image,
Yes.
Yeah.
that's how it comes. It's not wide enough for the firewall.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not quite there yet.
So what I'm going to have to do is bend it in.
The B21. Sorry, 21.
No, B39, Gary.
No, I'm talking about stage 21. I said I'm not
22.
No. How can I soar like an eagle when I'm surrounded by shite-orcs?
My granddad says that.
No, right. Don't worry, I'll sort it myself.
What were you going to say, Gary? Before you start crying. Come on.
Okay.
Come on, princess, you can do it.
I'm just trying to work out where exactly this piece here
Yes.
fits on.
Yeah. It's an oil tank.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just sits flat. There you go. Look.
So it butts up to the.
Yeah. If you look
Right,
at the
okay.
sump, there's a ridge. And
Yeah,
it just
that's
sits
fine.
against that ridge.
Got it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
if you quickly look at step 35, there's an installed picture of it.
35. Bloody hell. 35. Roger, copied. Thank you very much.
Roger, tally ho.
Pit boulders, here I lie.
Chin chin.
Jim says, Gary stuff. Saw a kit review of the Armour Aero Cobra. Next. Jim also says, Gary stuff. I have the old but very good Hasegawa Aero Cobra kit in my stash. Let's see who can remember what Hasegawa stands for. What it actually means.
Oh, something water running river. Yeah, mini ha-ha. And
Oh, I didn't know that. Does it really?
It means Long Valley River.
yeah, see?
There you go.
It
It's
was
all
in the
Dutch to
quiz
me.
book.
No, it's Chinese, mate.
No, it's
Not
Japanese.
Japanese.
It's Japanese. Sorry, apologies to Japan.
Half the planet.
Yeah.
Oh!
He wasn't making any race sort of comment
I
on the
don't
race.
blow
or-
it up out of proportion.
We do not do that on this channel. We don't care where you're from.
Yes, we'll insult you all.
As long as you make scale models, you're fine by us.
Yeah.
DJ Sonic says, 10 years already? I miss that guy. What an absolute legend. So tragic. Rest in peace, Robin.
Yeah.
My favorite speech is the talk he gives at the end of Jack, where he's at university and he's a really old man because he ages a lot faster than everyone else. And he's saying to him,
No, that's Gary.
Mr. Evans, I do not agree with what John just said.
Anyway, carry on. He says,
I'm not going to say exactly what he said, but he's basically telling him that life is a lot shorter than what you think. So try not to worry about all things like impressing everyone else. Just make sure you work towards your dream and you live the happiest life you can. Because life is fleeting, which is true.
Yeah.
Jim says, so sad about Robin Williams. A brilliant mind with a tortured soul. Fought depression most. He did. But he also had Parkinson's. I think it's Parkinson's as well. But he hadn't had it diagnosed. It was in the early stages, so he was noticing it. But he hadn't been diagnosed, and they think that's part of what caused it. Because he was starting to lose who he was, and he didn't know why.
Right.
Right,
so what I'm doing here, incidentally, is so the cradle and everything else there is interior green, but the engine, of course, is black. Now, I figured if I'm going to be painting interior green, then I might as well paint the other bits interior green. So it's the inside of the fuselage between frames 9 and 11, the sidewalls.
Yeah.
Well, yes, inside the fuselage, and basically all the interior up to that. Outside those points is silver, but those bits are all green. So basically, I've got British interior green in the airbrush. I'm painting everything ahead of time, knowing that I'm going to have to touch it up again later.
Wunderbar.
Yeah, I see what you mean about this. Yeah, it is a bit. Oh, hello.
Ah, dropped it. Ugh. Ow.
On P25.
So what did you do, Mikey? Did you just glue this, run a bit of glue down the side of the engine?
No, I've just sort of bent it in for now. Just held it in place long enough for it to sort of take the shape a little bit. Just took it.
I think it goes on there. I'm going to run a bit of glue on there.
Do 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 do.
Oh dear. God, we're an hour in.
What?
We're an hour
That's
in.
time that all the audience will never get back.
Yeah. You mad fools, you.
Interestingly, on section 23, if you look at part B25
Yes.
on the frame, it's actually B26. B25 is the part next to it. Opposite it. So they put the part numbers the wrong way around.
Oh, and that will hold in the. I see. That holds in the splayed out parts.
Yeah. Jim says,
Jim. Oh, lucky.
best use of airbrush and paint, John. Paint as much of one colour when you can. Absolutely.
Oh.
You've still got 7 people. You mad people.
You mad fools, you.
But we do appreciate you.
B25. But it's not B25,
Even
it's
if John doesn't do it.
B26. B26. Good call, Mikey.
Why, thank you, dear boy.
Boom, boom, boom. Baby. Now, where are we? Aluminum.
Aluminium.
I'm trying to translate for Jim.
Oh, right, okay.
So, since me and Steph aren't doing a live tomorrow, do I have a day off, do you reckon? Friday off.
Well, I would. The weather's going to be nice. Have I just cut the wrong bit off there?
Very probably. Oh, that's a lovely comment off Sonic. This channel is severely underrated. Deserves a bigger audience. Oh, thank you, mate.
Oh, cheers, mate. We
appreciate that. Like I said, we appreciate it, even if John doesn't show it.
Yes. No, you're saying?
Have I printed off? Have I clicked off the right part there for A34?
Yes.
I have. Oh, you can't see it.
Yes.
I have.
Uh-huh.
Baby.
Oh, I know what I've done. Oh, I see what I've done. You stupid boy.
You've cut the tab off, haven't you?
Yeah, thinking it was a...
You stupid boy.
All right. You don't need tabs anyway. Proper model in this.
Comment.
Do.
Comment. Madman, wake up! Thank you.
Hotman's busy at the moment. Your call is important to us.
Jim says, part of what makes this channel great is the audience. Absolutely. It's the little community.
It really is. Yeah.
I think it's very, very good.
And we love you all. And quite honestly, I wouldn't want this channel, in my wildest dreams, I wouldn't want this channel to get too big too quickly, because...
Bear in mind, this is my channel.
That's why I don't want this channel to get too big too quickly. I mean, I don't want, let me clarify that. I'll get my JCB out and dig myself out of this hole. The 3 veterans side of things. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
I would rather it grew slowly because I enjoy it. I do it for fun.
Yes.
I don't do this for audience numbers or just an excuse to. And already, without giving anything away, I've already built a World War One light tank. Never built World War One stuff before. Okay, and in future builds we've got planned, I will be tackling 2 areas that I've never done before. So
Yes, you will.
it's expanding my area of modelling, if you like, and at the same time, we're providing some form, albeit loosely, of entertainment.
Entertainment, he says. Oh, you're a funny guy.
Yeah. Jim says, and of course, our very international trio of hosts. Yeah, I mean,
And
Gary is a
audience.
foreigner, like. So.
The
English.
colonial.
Yeah. Oh, I was watching. I'll read this out. I'll tell you. Sonic says, a bit like the workplace, Jim. It's not the job, but the decent people you work with that makes it worthwhile. Absolutely. Yeah. So, speaking of the English, I was watching a film the other day, which is quite a famous film in Wales, where I'm from. And it's called Headwind. And it's about, I mentioned it on Monday, it's about the poet. And part of it, it shows you the basic training that they went through. And because a lot of, at the time, a lot of Welsh people struggled with speaking English. But the NCOs and the officers all spoke English because they were English officers and NCOs at the beginning of the war. The Welsh soldiers got quite a lot of abuse off their NCOs and stuff. And they were punished for speaking Welsh because as far as the army is concerned, they should be speaking English because that's what the rest of the army speaks. So they need to learn it very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. So they went through. They got a lot of abuse off their sergeants and things for being Welsh, of not being able to understand what they were saying.
Thankfully, time's moved on.
Yeah. Not much. He still calls certain names and things. So. Steve says, "Oh joy! I just super glued a cocktail stick to my jeans. It fell off my desk and I didn't notice until now."
Awesome.
Super glue's awesome. Jim says, "Sonic, hi mate."
Something
Sonic says, "Sticky situation, Steve. Are you sure it was super glue?"
Crikey blimey, where's that bit gone?
Steve says, "Sonic, indeed, because the wife only bought them 2 weeks ago. That's me in the house."
Yes. Right. Issues now.
Well, we know that, but what's the matter?
Well, these here, the splayed bits,
Yes,
don't actually reach. So something somewhere has gone astray.
So by splayed, you don't mean like the Australian invented eating utensil, do you?
No, I mean
they do fit. It's just very, 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 very tight.
No, I think something in my build is out of alignment.
What are the chances?
Now, if you look,
pretty good.
Right. I think I figured it out why, John. Gary. If you look there, right.
Okay.
So these 2 bits here, they're stopping that coming all the way back. Because if you look, it's only just short. So I think it's just them that need to be trimmed a little bit. The 2 pipes.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'll be doing anyway. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Sonic says, screw ups like that must be inherited if it's in the genes. Very good, Sonic. Steve says, groan.
No, there's definitely something.
Steve
No,
does
I've
not
definitely
approve.
got something out of alignment on this engine, so hang on. Hang fire, chaps.
Hanging fire.
Hang fire.
Ew, that's not good. What on earth is going on here?
I haven't seen the Jakey in chat today. He must be gaming.
Yeah. I was gaming last night for the first time in a long time.
What were you playing?
Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
All right.
Ooh.
In fact, I was playing it whilst we were having the committee meeting.
Of
That
course you
didn't
would.
happen.
Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately, I was otherwise engaged.
No, you just lack a commitment. There you go. With them trimmed, it just about fits.
Right, okay. I still think I've got something. I think something's cockeyed. I'm playing Days Gone again at the moment. What a fantastic game that is.
Hello.
Hi.
Do 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 do.
How are you? No, I'm not making you a brew.
Oh no.
What have you done?
No, it's just Summit is. Well, that's in there. So it's got to be right. Those are in there.
My 2 boxes coming today.
I wonder.
Oh.
Well, it shouldn't come until next week.
Okay. Can you leave the curtains as I had them, please?
Okay.
Thank you. I have them there for a reason.
Is it blind?
No, because of the light. The camera. I think what we might need to do
I'm
is take back off back against the firewall.
Right. I'm going to leave the engine like that for the moment.
The gearbox seems a little bit too big, I think.
Yeah.
So what I might do is take that big U-shaped piece off and then cut the back piece of it off. Or maybe just leave it on there.
So yeah, so I haven't encountered what you're talking about yet. I was thinking about trimming into the firewall from where that U-shaped part fits. Would that help, or is that really nothing to do with the fit
Yeah, it's
issue?
nothing to do with it. It's further than that. It's because the gearbox is too big.
Right.
I look at it. Right, so if you cut focus.
Can we zoom in on your quadrant, please, Mikey? Thank you.
Right, where it's focus? Yeah, well. Focus. Okay.
There you go.
So where that U bit connects to the firewall,
Yeah.
if you just cut at the back of it, it only needs to come forwards like 2 mil, and it connects then.
All right.
I think
So
made a couple of mils too short.
right. Just sort of cut it.
Yeah.
To be honest, mine isn't even glued in. It's just holding itself there.
I think it's because we noticed it's not quite wide enough.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is, because it's not quite wide enough. You're having to bend it around, which is making it like a mil too short.
Right.
So if you just cut it,
yeah, I've taken it off again.
then it fits. Oops. Tiffany says, "Ooh, I play with that with Sonic and Chalky Ghost Recon is awesome." It is. I like it.
Thought you was going to say Days Gone then.
Steve says, "I play RPGs and space games, not a fan of shooters." Yeah,
I like RPGs, but I don't like the. I like the ones like Skyrim and things like that. I don't necessarily like the. Is it Final Destiny and those ones? They're all a bit silly, if you ask me.
Right.
Mind you, it is a game, so it's supposed to be silly. So.
yeah, I like stuff like Assassin's Creed and Ghost Recon.
Oh, Assassin's Creeds are excellent.
Yeah,
even the ones that strayed away from the
originals.
You'll excuse me while I reach for the cord.
But saying that, my favorite, I think one of my favorite ones is the Victorian one. That was awesome.
Oh, where you play as brother and sister.
It was a lot of fun, eh?
Where you play as brother and sister.
Yeah. There's a lot. Oh wow, that's quite a big difference in that one. What the hell's going on there?
That actually fit then.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay, so the other side is quite a bit short.
Let's see if I've got my other camera working still.
I'm wondering if they've made the frame too long, you know.
Do you know what I'm tempted to do?
Pack it all in and build another kit?
I'm actually tempted to remove this piece altogether.
Yeah.
And just have this piece.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that is causing the issue.
But if you look, one side is a lot shorter than the other.
That's what she said. Oh, yeah.
Which is strange, because it shouldn't be.
I'm going to do something silly.
Why change the habit of a lifetime?
And you can hear the crowd going, "Don't do it, Gary!" Too late. I've done it.
Our survey says. Sonic says, "Me, Chalky, and Tiff, the dream team on that game." Yeah, I don't play online.
No, I don't play online.
I'd rather play on my own.
Through fear of getting my arse handed to me on a plate by a 3-year-old.
Yeah. Well, on Ghost Recon Breakpoint, when you're playing on solo, you actually have a team of a three-person team anyway. So what I do is I find the nearest hill, sit on the hill, look through my scope, and just tell them who to snipe. So that way then I can clear a compound with like 60, 70 people in it and not even have to fire a shot and not get shot at.
Oh, you use the Kerry Ann approach to paintball. When we went to paintball forget why we went now. We went to paintball and Kerry Ann spent the whole of the paintball day hiding behind things. You know, and we came out covered in various shades of yellow and God knows what. She was perfectly spotless. Well, it does work if you snip the back end off. as she said.
Tim says, I hope my upstairs neighbour doesn't mind my compressor making noise at 6:15 a.m.
No, he loves it.
Yeah,
He can
I'm not
hardly
sure.
hear himself drilling over the noise.
Yeah, well, that could be why. There's a bit broken off it. Stupid boy. Right, watch. Sonic says, watch the video on your channel, John. The footage from the jet. Never knew you were a pilot until Tiff pointed it out to me. I'm impressed. And just repeat it. That was the weirdest laugh ever. Yeah, he wasn't a pilot. He was a techie.
I'm trying to work out which footage.
It'd be you in the back of the F-18.
Oh, yeah. No, I was.
He was on a joyride.
I was.
He won it as part of a birthday present.
No, I did not. No,
Sonic says, very own Maverick.
My trip in a fast jet was a backseat ride in Red Floor of the Red Arrows.
Ooh, that's something I haven't done. No, in our squadron, CO had a view that everybody who worked on the jet, he wanted them all to experience what it's like to help them recognise how important their job is. If something goes
New
wrong.
commenter. Real men wear kilts. Belgica Gallica. Greetings from Belgium. Greetings.
Hello, welcome.
Thank you for joining us.
I watched one of your F-16s arrive at Riyadh earlier on this morning.
Ooh.
On YouTube, that was.
Well, yes. We didn't think you'd gone to Riyadh and then come back just for the show.
So
We know you're committed, but you're not that committed.
Greetings from Belgium. I'm just wondering
What a
if
lovely
that's
country.
if that's Dieter or somebody else.
I don't know. But I know Belgium's a lovely country because I've been there.
They make some nice beers too.
Might need to super glue that bit.
I think I'm just looking at the two fuselage halves when they come together. I think the bit that you've been tackling, the B39 in step 22, is going to be the least of our problems.
Oh.
So yeah, that one there is the bit that people are struggling with. I reckon the bit we're going to struggle with is that step 28, fitting it all in the
Step
front there.
28.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Oh well.
I think that's probably going to be a prime first, build later part. If you large.
We will have a look. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, I just put it together and it fits this time. So what? Okay.
Oh you. Oh right. You can have the door open or closed.
Yes.
Because that's what doors do, you see.
Yeah. I like George. George is my friend.
I will hold him.
Funnily enough, you can have the door open.
I'm going to have it closed because I've got enough problems with this as it is.
B39.
Ooh,
Which one's a B sprue?
If you have the door open,
yes.
you then get into the old argument of what colour the crowbar should be.
Ah, well, Mark 9, red.
Yes, it's quite a bone of contention in the Spitfire world.
I reckon paint it whatever you like.
You got to remember, in the
your
Second World
model.
War, they didn't really paint things with safety warnings and things. It was just whatever paint they have to be used.
Yeah, but oh, blimey.
Oh no, where to put my?
And I think just to make Mal happy, our mate Mal will do it. I'll do mine with the flaps down on the ground.
Oh, gee, that's going to get people upset.
Can you imagine the reaction? No, I won't do that. I'm only joking. Please save your hate mail.
I need to get some grey primer, I think.
Lose subscribers if I did that.
Yeah, don't kill my subscriber count.
Yeah.
Oh, right, it's your
You're
channel, isn't it? I can say what I want.
Do
Please
it.
don't.
Yes, because you was in mourning because you lost a few.
Nah. If you want to unfollow, that's fine. Their choice.
I put it down to. God, there's some flash on this bloody cockpit, on this fuselage. I put it down to them purging their subscription list like I do every now and then.
I put it down to me not putting many videos out other than lives lately.
Well,
Last couple
I'm
of weeks.
conscious I haven't put a video out for a few days, or a couple of weeks.
I do keep intending to, but I just don't seem to get the time at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I need to get that diorama done. I've still got the Chief Centurion to do. Got B-17 to finish off, which I'm not that bothered about because I don't really like it.
Well, look, there's footage of me pretending to be a pilot.
Oh, look.
Yeah, that was actually taken on a green screen in his kitchen.
No,
Yeah.
there are no. I've just noticed on the fuselage of this Spitfire,
Yeah.
there are no lugs for it to
Location pins for
location
closing up
pins.
the
There are
tune.
no location pins.
Well, there's a chance that it may fit then.
Well, it's not looking good from where I'm sat.
Well, I think it'd be fine. So, me holding the two fuselage halves together, there's a bit of a banana to them.
Yes, I'm
But they'll
just
come together.
I'm just experiencing that as well. Mind you, there's quite a lot of flash on there as well.
Gary,
Yes.
you haven't done your bit.
What?
Your FOM4H bit.
Oh, I can do it if you wish me to. I can do it towards the end if you want.
Yeah, can do.
That'll get people off the channel, won't it?
Last drinks.
So, do the chat have any questions for us? As long as it's not where the babies come from.
I was going to say, as long as it's not from where the babies come from.
See, this is why we work together so well.
Because I don't know.
Real Men Wears Kilts says, P.S. for peeps not recognising the name, it's the kilted model kit hunter from Belgium. Ah. I do like that picture, though.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Sonic said, I think my Frank Spencer impression killed off a sub. Yeah. I did lose a few subscribers after that. And there were some comments about it on the video after, where people watched
there
it
was
back.
only one, and and if you what on earth? I'm really confused with step 26.
Sonic says, my work here is done.
Sorry, 26. Which bit? You're talking about B13?
E13, yeah. B13, E13.
E13.
So you can either remove the. I suppose that's if you want to display the engine, is it? Telling you to cut bits off.
All right. So for the viewers at home, what we're talking about is that bit there.
Yeah.
So the fuselage halves come with the forward cowl, and it's from the inside. It's marked out where to cut the engine cowl if you want to remove it. So
Right.
the red, sorry,
Red
the red line there is where to cut it.
Where to cut.
But then it's saying you can take this one off and put this one on. But it's not saying don't glue it. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's that same weird plastic as the Rodin one. You noticed as well. very thin. So
So,
mm,
right, I see. So, okay, right. Well, I'm going to leave it as it is. So I'm going to glue parts on.
Right. Let's try this again.
This is very, very flashy though.
How are we doing for time? Half an hour.
so you got to cut out the door, have you all?
If you want the door,
If you want it open, you.
Do I want it open?
and then you've got to work out what colour you're going to paint the. No, is that flash? Yes, it is.
Ah.
That is awful.
Ooh, Jim has a question.
Oh, go for it, young sir.
What is your favourite phase of model building projects? Mine is painting and weathering.
Some would say mine is the buying, but it isn't. I enjoy the build.
I enjoy the building as well. John just enjoys everything, I think.
I do. I guess painting would be my least favourite, just because I'm not particularly good at it, if that makes sense. But admittedly, I mean, everything about the build is always fun. But I honestly think it's the research. It's just reading about whatever subject I'm working on and just learning about it. Really, is one of the most interesting aspects of it, I find. But you don't need to be modelling to do that, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Real Men says, sunny with fluffy clouds here and off to a warm summer weekend. We've got a big festival at our domain, so happy faces all round. Tomorrowland. Excellent.
Oh.
Steve says, it's building for me, Jim, because I suck so much at painting. You only suck for as long as you don't practice.
I'm just trying to work out. So B39, the frame that goes around the top of the engine there. I'm wondering if it's actually necessary. Just because, well, yes, it'll be covered up later on, but I'm just trying to hold it all together without gluing it. So if that fits sort of in there, like the top cowl is going to totally cover it anyway, I think.
Yes.
Oh no, I've just knocked my engine loose in the subprime.
13.
Take 2.
Fuselage needs a lot of trimming to get rid of flash.
Yeah. No surprise. 13. Sonic says, I'm hopeless at painting. Building stuff is okay, though. Like I said, it's all practice.
When I was a kid, I never, ever painted them. I just built them.
I think most people started that way.
Ah, okay, I see. So why have we got separate front ends?
Meaning, sorry, you're meaning step 26, 27 with the cowls?
Yeah, E13 and E14.
Yeah, I think that's if you want to display it with the cowls, the engine open.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay.
So if you cut the cowl away from the fuselage half, it's going to be butchered. So you wouldn't be able to have it sitting beside the aircraft in a diorama or whatever. So I believe if you cut it away, you're going to make a mozza of that one, and it's just to have another clean one, because the external detail on the cowl on the fuselage and the E13, 14, there's no difference in detail there. In fact, the
Mm-mm.
ones on the fuselage halves are slightly more detailed
Yeah.
than the separate panels. There's
So
no
I can
difference
skip
on
that bit. Yay.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm doing
Should
so
be-
well.
Do-do-do-do.
B12.
You sank
sunk
my
my
battleship.
We did that at the same time as well. Um,
Jeez.
Jim says
Can't do it.
Edward makes excellent Spitfire kits. However, they are a bit over-engineered in my opinion. Interesting.
What are their Fokker D7s like, Jim?
That is not at all a hint. B12. Oh, for God's sake, what the hell is she doing up there? Dropping stuff all over the floor. B13. Ooh, an hour and 36 minutes.
I know. It's almost time to feed the dog.
Ooh, didn't tell you, did I? Callum from Columbus Scale Modeling messaged me last night. Asking, about the post he put up in Discord today.
Yes.
What one was that?
Asking for people for their opinion on a topic that they're going to be discussing on their next podcast.
Oh, yes.
Without saying too much, obviously, because I want to give it away. But he has said he would like to get me and Steph onto his podcast as well at some point.
Ooh.
Which is pretty cool, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Get you.
I know, right?
Well, just as long as you remember the little people on your way up.
Yes, your minions.
My best buddies. Right, what the hell is this B13 bit doing?
I'm starting to come round to the feeling that this kit is going to fight us a little bit, chaps.
Yes.
But
Well, thinking that myself.
I do like a challenge.
So
Was this
B13
mix-
just goes along the cowling, doesn't it? Well, that's where it's going on mine anyway.
So B13. What part is B13?
In part 26.
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is the cow.
You're gonna chop the front off, are you?
No.
I would ignore.
Yeah, I'm totally ignoring E13 and B13.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're ignoring that bit then.
Yeah. It's an optional bit anyway, so.
Oh, okay. I can see why people. So basically, all I've got to do is put the few components on in 26 and then skip straight to 28. Oh.
Yeah, all you need to do is B11, B5, B4, and then go on to the next.
Okay.
All right. So we're talking about B11, B5, B4 are the interior parts on the port fuselage interior wall, and the parts to skip. We're not cutting away the cowl, so we don't need E13. We don't need B13 as a doubler at the bottom of that. Same with the next step. We've got the undercarriage handle. B3 and leaving the cowl there, not using part E14 or B12 as a doubler, and skipping straight to that step there.
Jim says, Gary, what are you doing?
What?
we've
Jim
had that
says,
one.
Gary, what are you doing?
Oh, no, we've had that one. Thank you. Jim says, Gary, couldn't answer that one, Gary. Haven't built a World War One biplane of any kind, of any scale.
Neither have I, Jim. Yet.
I love them.
Yet.
They're very colourful. They're fiddly, but
Yeah,
they're
Bill
so much
Mann
fun.
Billman says, next model show is a month away in the French-speaking part of Belgium. Oh, dear me, sorry.
Oh, does Belgium bore you, Mikey?
Jeez, just because you're going on a podcast, you're getting bored with us now.
Not at all. Not at all.
Told you he was an asshole.
No.
Yeah. Don't forget the little people. Who are you?
I'm hoping this 3 veteran show will carry on for a long time. I like it.
Well, it's going to be a full 2 hours at this rate.
Yeah.
I worked out last night, right? Including today, we'll have done 20 live streams together. That's 40 hours of
40
content
hours.
in like 2-3 months.
My God.
Yeah, two months.
It's no wonder Bronwyn hates you with a passion. That's not true. That's not true at all.
Of course it is.
We're just referred to as those pommy bastards.
And then I say, excuse me, I'm not Pommy. I'm Welsh. Don't tar me with the same bloody brush. I'm from a different country.
Yes. It doesn't have representation on the Union flag. Well, what's all that about, Mikey?
Real men wear kilts. Has just said, and I've just realised I was watching the show from the beginning. All caught up now.
Ah, lovely.
Brilliant. Real men say, looking good so far, lads. Thank you.
Yeah, it is. It's
God, you sound so happy.
no, I'm enjoying it because it's challenging. I'm just worried that because it's challenging for the viewers, it becomes boring.
No.
Because it doesn't.
They come for your award-winning personality, Gary.
Doesn't progress very quickly as a build.
Oh, it will.
We are only 2 episodes in, so you know.
And also, bear in mind, there's actually not that much to build on this.
No, there's not.
So another episode or 2, we'll probably have built it, and it'll just be painting it.
All right, so skip 20. Yeah, 20. I mean, I just turned the page over to look at stage 27.
Yeah.
And half of that we don't do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it's stage 28. Woo!
Yeah.
Which is
the next page is the center of the book, is building up the cockpit and then moving on to wings and all that sort of stuff like that.
Does the cockpit go in from underneath then?
It does. It does. In step 35.
35.
Well, yeah. So I don't know. I think by the end of the next show, we'll have the fuselage halves together and probably wings on. We'll find out. Yeah. Well, it takes as long as it takes.
Oh yeah. I'll just.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely do it within like 12 episodes, same as the Albatross. The
Albatross.
Get wafers with it.
I think that worked quite well for a length of a series as well.
Yeah.
We did quite well with that.
Yeah, because there's all the. They also get to talk rubbish as well while we're doing it, don't we? So.
Well, yeah, there is that as well.
BT. What's that? Oh, that's colours, you idiot.
It's British Telecom.
No, it's all right. I'm having a moment.
Jim says, what particular brand and shade of aluminium silver did you paint the interior, John?
That is
good.
My go-to brand. Pretty
SMS?
much everything is SMS.
God, I know you so well.
Oh, I'm just reaching across. Here we go.
I know him so
All
well.
right. So this stuff is not the one that shatters and goes all over your head. That's a different brand altogether. SMS metallic aluminium, and I'm using the British interior. Again, SMS, that color.
No.
And these two, these are for what I've used on the Qatari Spitfire, the Mark 1. So the forest green remains the same for this kit, but replacing a dark earth with a ocean grey later on.
Ooh, see, is that the fuselage colours?
No, no, it's not.
Okay.
One of them is.
Yes.
That one.
So I've
The other
got.
one
I'm
would be
doing
ocean
it
grey.
in dark green, sea grey, and ocean grey.
Okay. Do you have a? For last time I made some notes. Would you like to write some numbers down if you have a pen handy?
And my caller.
Okay.
Okay,
Go
so forest green is the standard green for the Spitfire. It's British standard 241. You won't be needing dark earth for this build, the Mark 9. However, for a future reference, anyone watching, dark earth is British standard 450. This will be the grey on top. Ocean grey is, you know what? I haven't got the BS number for that one, but I've got an FS standard, the American standard, FS 36152, ocean grey, and a medium sea grey is the underside, is a BS 637.
Say again, over.
BS 637 medium sea grey underside.
All copied.
Roger that. Yeah. That's pretty much what I've got anyway.
So
Yeah,
the what they call the temperate land scheme changed from
Ocean grey.
being, yeah, by the time that so the early, think Battle of Britain, Hurricane Spitfires were all the the brown and green. That works quite well over land, but what they were doing soon after the Battle of Britain came to an end, the British aircraft were spending a lot of time crossing channel, and the brown stood out way too much over water, so they changed that to the ocean grey to blend in a little bit more, flying over to France and back. So yeah, that's why in about 1942-3 they changed from the brown scheme of the temperate land scheme to the grey mixed with the green.
Right. Yeah. You know, you've done too many lives together when I can predict what brand of paint you've used.
I love it. It's a beautiful paint.
Real Men says at 12:44. Thank you. Jim built the Albatross D5A from Edward 172 scale, and boy, I almost flung that thing in a bin more times than I can count.
Oh,
That's one you built, isn't it?
that one, yeah.
Fiddly.
Fiddly as all get out. Yeah, it's a beautiful plane. Beautiful kit. Goes together very well indeed. But oh my god, it's just way too small, and I think they were a little bit unrealistic with expectations of people's ability to hold their tongue right. It was very, very tricky indeed. So I need to fix this one. In the move house, half of the rigging is missing from one wing, but I need to put that back on like the other. But yeah, fiddly as all get out.
I can't believe you actually rigged the 172 as well.
Oh, it took a while.
Yeah.
But yeah, they are fiddly, and surprisingly, once you've got the wing on, it's surprisingly and the bracing, but trying to get the cabane struts lined up, were particularly difficult on this one. The outer wing braces weren't so difficult.
I need to put the top wing on my 132 one ready for next week, but the struts are just so flimsy. They just, every time you touch them, they snap off. It's like, oh,
yeah.
I'm tempted to just go sod it up. I don't know.
So I've had no problem fitting that top brace around the engine there.
Yeah.
Am I missing something?
Yeah. We didn't have that problem either. It was only when we put the section 23 on, or 24, that's when the problems start because it's a little bit too short.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't done that. I should do
Yeah,
that.
you're behind us, don't forget.
Mm.
Jim says, SMS, very good point. And then
Did he freeze again? Have I frozen?
No, you haven't frozen.
The mic is frozen again. Real
Good,
Man
this is-
Wear Kilt says, "Lol, John, we're still enjoying those antics here on our shows on Wednesday." So,
Duke Wellington is in. So
ah,
I'll put on an Australian accent. G'day, you bonza bloke and Sheilas. Sorry I'm late. Family stuff. Welcome, Duke. All the way from cold central Victoria.
yeah, Jim says, hello, Duke. And then Realman says, welcome, Duke. P.S. I'm supposed to be working, but no calls, no emails, no chats come in, so got to do something to keep my mind from going astray.
I definitely think something is out of alignment in my engine because I've just tried to plan ahead. And when I try and install the engine into the front, the exhausts do not line up
Do they not?
with the.
To be fair, Gary, hang on a minute. Tiff, drop that down. All right. Gary, hold that up again, pointing it straight at the camera.
Like that.
Point the spinner end at the camera. No. There we go. Right, tilt it down a little bit. Right. From the front end where the spinner goes to the back, it looks like a big curve. The engine's not lined up straight.
That's what I'm saying.
Is it sitting front and back on the engine mounts?
It is. It is. That's what I don't understand.
That's the only thing.
That and where babies come from.
If you look at mine there, even though that little bit's bent, but that's because it broke. But from the middle of the firewall to there is a straight line.
Yeah, mine's
If you look at yours,
twisted,
it's
isn't
not.
it? Mine's
The engine's
twisted.
Can you zoom in on your quadrant, please, Mikey? I'm trying to understand what you're saying there.
So if you look at mine,
Yeah.
that centerpiece there, on the firewall, from there goes to the center of the engine.
Yeah, yeah.
And then at the front, it's all in one line. Whereas Gary's isn't. His engine's
And then if you look
online.
at mine, if you put me on large screen, you can see that
Gary's wonky.
there's the piece that should be in line with that, and it's almost half a centimeter out.
Which is quite big.
Yeah, which is going to need some. So I'm going to have to cry.
You'd never be allowed to work at BBMF with that level of precision. How cool would that be, though, to work at BBMF?
That would be very cool.
Sonic says, hey, Duke. And glad it's not me trying to build that thing.
Well, this is obviously my mistake because
we haven't had that problem.
Yeah, guys haven't had that problem. So
no, but I haven't put my the propeller oil tank on yet. This is part 23.
I have to disassemble. Find out what the bloody hell's gone wrong.
Duke says 0.5% of it is really a lot.
Yeah,
it is indeed.
Yeah, but it's sitting on the engine mounts correctly. Oh, hang on, there's an issue there.
B25.
Yes, but if you look at the,
I think it's the frame itself.
Yeah.
Okay, this could be This could be interesting. I might have to work on this off camera.
Quite possibly.
That is well out because even it's twisted. Oh, hang on.
Hang on.
Just broke a bit.
Stand
Just
by,
lined
Gordon.
its. If you look now, it's almost lined itself up. What's changed? Still sitting on the mounts. How bizarre.
Oh, I can't do that.
No,
No, you get told off by Mikey.
not by
But
me. By
But
YouTube.
even then, when I get it lined up, the gap for the exhausts here, there, where the exhausts come out, they're short. And it's full of flash as well.
Does that sit? Oh, it does. So those things are important, I think. Hang on just a fucking minute.
And this is well bizarre.
Where's the other black fuselage?
I think I'm going to have to disassemble the whole of the engine. So all the work I've done this morning.
Has been for naught.
Yes. You'll have to do the super glue, tell me a extra thin trick. Oh well.
Oh, I didn't realise there's only 3 minutes left.
I know. I just looked up and saw that.
Right. Okay. So,
I'm not entirely sure what the hell's going on with this.
Well, we have an issue.
just one.
Yeah, but I'm seriously thinking it, and it's sort of proving me out by what you two have done, is that the issue I'm having is of my own making. It's not the kit.
Well, admittedly, I'm still having trouble understanding what the issue you're having is.
Right. If you drew a line from the, from the spindle where the prop goes on,
Yes.
back to the top lug on the firewall. Yeah.
Yeah.
This part of the engine, it should all be in line. Mine isn't.
Now do you get it? The engine, center of the engine does not follow the central axis of the aircraft.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks to me on mine that the engine is pointing nose high. Like if you hold the firewall vertically.
Yes, mine does.
The engine points up.
Yeah.
But whether that becomes a problem, well, it sounds like it should.
Yeah, Duke said half centimetre is a lot, and I'm not talking about the model. Ooh, matron.
Matron.
Sonic says only 3 minutes left. Damn.
Yeah.
And Real Men says it's a kind of magic.
It's a kind of magic.
Steve says, Mikey, doing a solo stream tomorrow, a kit from box to complete in 2 hours. You know you want to. Yes. I mean,
I'll tell you what, I'll set a solo stream up tomorrow. I'll just print something off on my 3D printer and set the webcam on it, and you can watch 4.5 hours of a 3D printer.
Yeah. use that StreamYard up with just
Yeah,
watching.
there won't be any commentary.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think where we are now is a really good place to leave it for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going
As
to have
for
to
tomorrow, I might do stream. I'm not sure, but I might do like a little 172 or something. I don't know. I might even do a little. I've got Stevenson's rocket, a little double O gauge one.
Oh, bliss.
Or I could make a Rubicon kit. Who knows? Maybe.
Yes.
We'll see. So if you guys want to join me, you're probably welcome. Well, you're always welcome. But
So are you saying the Albatross is not going ahead because of Steph's otherwise engaged this weekend? So
yes,
yeah,
and
you're talking about doing something else in
yeah,
that time slot?
yeah.
Yeah.
So this time tomorrow, same time tomorrow.
Well, sounds like a good time for me to finish my Albatross, to refinish it.
Yeah. We could do that. I mean, it's up to you if you want to do that, Gary. You're busy.
Let me check tomorrow because it's Kerry Ann's birthday on Sunday, so I don't know what we're doing.
Oh yeah, she's 36 on Sunday, isn't she?
Yeah.
Same age as me.
Yeah. Let's have a look. What's on the
Same age as your daughter.
That's
That's because she was old.
Oh dear. Oh, shot. Never mind. I'm checking my calendar. I don't know. Oh no! At some point tomorrow, I've got to go over to see my dad, because he had his hip replaced yesterday, and believe it or not, went in and out. Had it done under general anaesthetic because they couldn't get the block in and out in a day.
Excellent. You know these side pieces, John, above the I've been having problems with.
Yes.
The strips. They are necessary because they sit between the top of the cowling and the sides.
You're going to say so. Don't cut them like I did, aren't you?
Yeah, don't remove them.
What I'm saying is, if that fits pretty much with the firewall in line there and the after body assembly for the propeller at the front of the fuselage there, if everything is lined up, there's still no way this top cowl is going to fit on.
Yeah.
The gap is that much at the moment. Yeah, so I'm starting to think maybe this will be better off with no engine fitted. But that's all to be discovered next week, I believe, because we're out of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to fit in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big gap.
We will do it. We'll figure it out.
Push down.
Jim says, will you be broadcasting tomorrow, Mikey? I do hope so.
Damn it.
Go on then. Go on then, you twisted me arm, you horrible lot. I'll figure something. I'll think of something to make on there.
I may or may not be here. I can't commit just yet. I don't know when we're going to see me dad. So,
what I'll do is I'll send you the link in the morning. If you can come on, come on. If you can't, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll just We'll just penalise you for lack of commitment. Commitment to the cause.
So this is where I'm finishing mine. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Okay, so
see, I can't get my exhausts to go through.
No, they're not lining up for you.
No, they're not.
Okay, so yeah, the fuselage halves are not together. So yeah, we've got the firewall, we've got the mount lower bracket, the oil tankers at the bottom there. I've put on the after body assembly there. that's still sitting a little bit more forward to where it should be. It's about a mil, maybe 2. That's no big deal. So that's still loose, but it does fit there. That bit underneath there does fit into a little V sort of groove at the base of the gearbox there. So that all sort of fits together and lines up. That wasn't too much of a struggle. I can fit these in the 2 halves, but it's it's going to be a bit tricky. I think I'd need about 3-4 hands, I think, to get it all to sit properly. But then, although it fits at the moment with the afterbody assembly pretty much where it should be, and everything can line up, just by dry fit, well, it's a bit of a struggle to hold it all there. But once that's there, the problem I'm going to have is I do not believe that top. If I line it up on one side, it does not line up on the other side. But that could be played with next week. It does push down further. It almost clips around the tops of the rocker covers, and that will just about do it. But we'll see what happens next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's where I am. So I just painted the interior there just because I had the green out.
Looks delicious.
That's pretty much all I've done there.
I think
Okay.
I'm gonna have to disassemble all of my engine, all the framing anyway, and rebuild it because something is well off there.
Okay. Gary, have you ever noticed your glasses don't sit on your ears?
That's probably because I haven't put them on properly. There you go.
Yeah, look at that.
Do you very quickly, and I mean quickly, because we're on 2 hours and 7, do you want to do your FOM 4H bit very quickly?
Yeah. Before we go, just to say, Friends Models for Heroes, IPMS registered online modelling club. We take subscriptions from all over the world. And I'm looking at the wrong camera. I'm looking at the one that's up there. We take subscriptions from all over the world. I'm conscious of it now. We have an active Discord server. Membership is £12 a year for over 18s. Under 18, it's completely free of charge. On the Discord, we run group builds and buddy builds and daily sort of hangouts. Most of the club stuff is conducted on Discord and Facebook. We have a Facebook page. And on the Facebook page, there is a form in the files section that you can use to fill on should you wish to. And our basic aim is to support the work that Models for Heroes does in the UK in supporting veterans currently serving members of the armed forces and emergency services. And I will shut up now because we're over time.
Cool. Yeah, it's well worth it, and it only costs £12 a year. That's literally £1 a month, or in John's country, about $12,000.
About that, yeah, give or take.
So, yes. All I've done is put the engine in the cradle. I was same stage as you guys, really.
So you'll be ahead of me later on.
Sonic says, "Oh no, not another stream." Well, we don't have to if you don't want to. Yeah.
No.
Jim says, "Thanks again for another great show. Have a great day and a weekend all." Yes, you too.
Cheers, Jim. Enjoy your nationals, unless you're on tomorrow. If I don't see you tomorrow, Jim, enjoy Nationals.
Do you know what, one thing I think we should do is at Telford? I think we should do a live stream, like a mini one of the three of us together. Oh wait, John's not going to be there.
John's not going to be there.
All right, me and Gary will do a live stream from Telford.
Just to annoy John, we'll do it from the bar.
Just get one of the you bastards. No, just get one of those sort of blow up sex doll and do hello, how are you? This is g'day. Yeah. So, yeah, what's wrong with John's
or
lips? Oh, he's not used to the
I'm
cold.
sure we could get a life-size cutout of Inspector Clouseau.
Yes. That would be better, yeah.
Sonic says, "Nice one, cheers, guys." Right, we
Cheers,
better head
guys.
off.
Yeah, I've
It's
got a
John's
dog to
bedtime.
feed.
Bronwyn will start being very angry with him if
Yeah.
we don't go very soon.
Yeah. So thanks again for joining us. Look at that. See how off kilter that is? It's
No,
twisted.
sorry. Yeah, I'll have to have a look later on.
Yeah.
Oh, Mikey's frozen again. Hey, this is
Alright.
your opportunity. Instead of having a spiel, have a coup. Take over.
Yeah. Right then.
Mhm. Oh, he
Right.
heard. Damn it.
Then wear
Real Man
killers.
says, "Oh, I am a member, right?"
I
Yeah,
think you are.
I think
If
you
your
are.
name
Yeah.
is Dieter, yeah,
Yeah.
I think you are.
Yeah.
a member of what?
Models, friends, models,
Well,
heroes.
friends, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think you may have joined us after the 48-hour build on Model Officer's Mess.
Quite possibly.
We did have a few people from the
There is a Dieter in there. I know that.
Yeah.
okay.
Yes, and don't forget, we've also got my Discord server as well. So you can always
Yes.
chat on there.
And thank you very much for joining us, everybody.
Yes.
Finally, Jim says, Telford 2025, great opportunity for us all to meet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably too early for John.
No, I'm just
Anyway.
thinking.
If John does get over there, we have definitely got to do a live stream with the three of us together.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That would be awesome.
Okay.
I'll bring the other modelling twin as well. So yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be good.
Right. Thank you all for joining us.
Because I've got a little dog sat here waving a card at me, says, "Please feed me."
Thank you all for joining us. I will be back tomorrow since you asked so nicely. You twisted me out.
I might be.
Gary might be, depending on how committed he feels. John said he will be, so I'll hold
I
it.
reckon I could be. Yeah. I mean, I've got an albatross to work on, so yeah, why not?
Okay. Cool. Right.
Right. Cheers,
Say
guys.
goodbye, gentlemen.
Hooroo.
Hooroo.
See you later.
Bye bye. Hulvaur from Wales.